Arlene on the phone?
Yes, sir.
What the hell?
Ma, put her through. Put her through in here, Winifred. I have to talk to her. She hung up.
What, did she leave a number or say where she was?
No. All she said was that she wanted to meet with Mr. Chandler. And I wrote it down, sir.
Oh, thank you, Winifred.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God she's alive. You were right. Oh, isn't it wonderful?
Yes, wonderful. Well, I'd better go see what Arlene wants.
Well, hey, what's the mystery? Why doesn't she just come here?
Well, everything's a game to Arlene. You know that.
Well, wait, Dad. I want to go with you. I have to see her for myself.
No, you can't go.
Why not?
Well, you know Arlene. The message says specifically she wanted to see me, just me.
Yes, I know that, Dad, but please.
You're not going, Haley, and that's final.
Can't go? What makes you think you can stop me?
Adam, where have you been? She's been freaking out since last night because she thought she killed her mom. She's got to see her.
I know. Just think. This is Arlene. Arlene, who loves a crowd. She loves to be the center of attention. The star or the victim. Whichever works. If we all go, we'll just be playing right into her hands.
I don't care. I thought I killed my mother, for God's sakes. I've been out of my head with worry.
And she'll use that against you. If we all go, she sees how concerned we are. That'll give her the power to make our lives miserable. She'll delay the divorce. She may even bring charges.
Adam, as long as Haley has peace of mind, I'll take that chance.
Well, what about Haley? How long since you've eaten or slept? Take a little time to regroup, Haley. Isn't the fact that she's alive, isn't that enough for right now?
No.
I know you want to see her. I know how badly you want to see her, but just take a little time to prepare yourself for whatever charges she may sling at you. Just let me go, sweetheart. Let me find out how she feels, what she wants, how she feels about what happened. You'll let me do that, won't you?
I don't know. Wait a minute! What's in here?
Let's go crash my dad's party.
Wait, hey. Maybe taking it slow is not such a bad idea. I mean, we know she's alive, right? That's the important thing, and we should be thankful for that.
Mateo, this isn't some nice, neat, happy ending. This is the beginning of another ugly chapter. I mean, Arlene may be alive and nipping, but everything is not okay. I mean, she tried to seduce you. I tried to kill her. Everything is not going to be fine from this.
All I'm saying is that if you go to her like this, she's going to sniff out your guilt. She's going to see how worried you are, and she's going to play you like she always does, Haley.
Oh, I see. So I'm too weak and gullible to deal with her.
All I'm saying is that she's on a different level, okay? No matter what you think you did, this is your chance for a clean break. I mean, how long have we wanted Arlene out of our lives?
Not like this, Mateo. Not like this. That was my last memory of Arlene being my hands wrapped around her neck, choking her to death.
What memories? There are no good memories of Arlene. Just please let it go. Okay? Just if let her go wherever the hell she wants to go. Forget about Arlene. All right, let's concentrate on us for once. Please.
Arlene? Marion.
Hello, Adam.
What's going on? I got a message from Arlene.
That was me.
Where's Arlene?
Exactly where you put her.
What's that supposed to mean?
She's sleeping with the fishes, Adam. Just where you put her.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Oh, but I do. I saw you. I saw you bending over Arlene. You picked her up in your arms. You felt her pulse, and then you tossed her over the side, just like the piece of trash that she was.
I guess you haven't heard. The food and drink at that party was tainted. So I can imagine that, along with your usual gallon of martinis, are you sure you didn't witness Arlene walking on the water?
I know exactly what I saw, Adam.
Well, congratulations. You finally got your revenge. That's what this is all about, isn't it? You're finally getting back at me for interfering in your life with Stuart.
Oh, there is nothing I would like more than for you to suffer as much as Stuart and I have.
You're fine. Good. Quick. Go on. Pick up the phone. Call the police. You got yourself a murderer. What are you waiting for?
I almost lost Stuart forever because of Arlene. So I'm glad she's dead.
So you pretend to be Arlene and lured me here to do what? To thank me? What's going on? Why the charade?
Adam, listen to me. It'll be to our advantage if everyone thinks Arlene is still alive.
Our advantage?
Yes, exactly. Because if Arlene is still alive, then Liza can marry the man that she loves.
Did you just say what I thought you said?
Yes, I did. Exactly say that. You see, I'm going to forge Arlene's signature. And then you and Liza can get married.
It's a brilliant scheme. Everybody gets what they want. Nobody gets hurt. Except Arlene, of course. There's only one problem.
What's that?
It won't work.
Of course it'll work. Only you and I know.
Until Arlene's body is washed up on the shore somewhere.
Well, if her body washes up on the shore, you'll be widowed. It'll be perfect, Adam.
Have you seen what water does to a body? It'll be obvious to everyone that she was dead long before those papers were signed.
Then we'll simply predate the papers.
No, that's not possible. Because Liza knows that as of this day, those papers have not been signed. How long do you think it'll take her to figure that out?
Oh, you're right. You're right. Liza's too smart for that. Well, maybe Arlene's body won't ever wash up.
Well, if it does, I'll go to the police and confess.
Adam, you can't do that. Because my daughter loves you and she wants to marry you. And I'm not going to let her wait 7 years for Arlene to be declared dead. I'm just not going to do that.
The fact remains that I killed her. So if necessary, I will turn myself in.
You will turn yourself in? Wait 1 minute. You have never taken the blame for anything in your entire life, Adam. What is going on?
You caught me red-handed.
I caught you throwing Arlene over the side. I never actually saw you kill her. Did you?
Yes, of course, I killed her. She's dead. And that monstrous woman is never going to have a chance to hurt anyone in my family again. Not you and Stuart, not me and Liza.
Why aren't you mentioning Haley, Adam? Oh, no. Oh, my God. Haley? You are covering up for Haley right now, aren't you?
No.
You are sacrificing yourself for your daughter. Oh, good Lord, Adam, I really underestimated you. Oh, no, Haley? Murdered Arlene?
No. Marion, stop.
Oh, my God, no wonder she's such a nervous wreck. What happened? Don't try to deny it, Adam. I've got too much on you already. And I approve.
All right. She thinks someone spiked the punch.
With alcohol?
Yeah, she wasn't herself. She She never would hurt anyone.
Well, everybody was acting very bizarre that night.
Yeah, well, she had a rendezvous with Mateo in the stateroom. When she got there, Arlene was all over him.
What?
Mateo was barely conscious.
Oh, good Lord, poor Haley.
And now, because of your call, she thinks Arlene is alive. She's overjoyed.
That's good, isn't it? Because now Haley has a clear conscience, and you and Liza can get married.
All right. We'll play this your way. We'll tell Liza and Haley that Arlene is still alive. On one condition.
What's that?
No one else knows.
Well, of course, no one.
Not even Stuart.
Oh, no, Adam, I can't keep this from Stuart. I can't.
You can't tell Stuart, the most honest man in the world, I cannot tell a lie. Stuart? No.
Okay, all right. You have my word. Ironic, isn't it? You and I, conspirators. Oh, good Lord, I just don't believe what we do for our children.
Not one word. I have to get back to Haley. Are you sure you can forge Arlene's signature?
You just take care of your part, Adam. I'll take care of mine. Dad, what happened?
What did Arlene say?
Well, you want details. Just keep in mind that Arlene is on a liquid diet. But she did say that she was very sorry about what she pulled with Mateo.
When did Arlene become such a good sport?
Well, she realizes she went way over the line on this one. And she said that she realizes that she provoked you, that it was all her fault. She just wants you to just forgive her and forget it ever happened.
Well, when can I see her? We need to straighten this all out.
Well, sweetheart, she left town.
What?
She was too embarrassed to see you or Mateo. She does send her love, though.
She does?
Mm-hmm. And leaving town is her way of showing that.
Well, that's not enough. We've got to get this straightened out.
Where are you going?
I've got to go find her.
Mateo, talk her out of trying to see Arlene. Go on.
I can't.
You can and you will, damn it, if you know what's good for her. Don't just stand there. Go.
Mateo! Are you coming?
Sweetheart, no, give Arlene what she wants. Just let this go. Let it be over.
To forge my mother's signature when I was a girl to get out of everything. It was good at it then. There's no reason I can't be good at it now.
Good.
Except my mother didn't dot her I's with those little smiley faces. Well, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to make it work for our daughters. I am going to make this work, Adam. Okay.
I know now that I didn't kill my mother. But the thing that's gotten me so rattled and upset is that I wanted to kill her.
Well,
I tried to.
Haley, who wouldn't have wanted to kill her in that moment? The fact is that you didn't.
But do you understand why I feel like I need to see her at least one more time?
Yes. Listen, Haley, all I want you to have is the peace that you need. Okay? To stay sober. And let's go talk to your dad. Maybe he can help us out, all right? Let's go.
You know, you almost never make a decision that you regret. For Pete's sakes, what did you do?
Nothing. I didn't do anything. Dixie's in the hospital. It's a rough time, that's all.
Rough, but she's going to be all right.
Yeah, she's going to be fine. Thank God. And that Hayward is her doctor again. What fun.
Did something happen that night on Ryan's yacht?
Could we just...
With Dixie and David, did it?
Forget that? No, nothing happened between Dixie and David.
Well, then you seriously have to let this go. I mean, she's admitted she made a mistake. That she was wrong. It was a little tiny mistake. Can't you let it go?
No.
Yeah, don't be a Neanderthal about this stupid kiss between Dixie and David. It meant nothing. She told you the truth. It was a mistake. You cheated on her, for goodness sakes, with me. We broke her heart. She still came back to you.
With the express understanding that history would not repeat itself.
And it hasn't. She had a stupid kiss with the slimy David Hayward, and... We're talking about Dixie and David, right? Oh, God. What did you do?
Marion, I saw Haley's car in the driveway. Make sure you don't... Hi, sweetheart.
Hi. I'm sorry I used my key because nobody was answering the door.
Oh, I am sorry. I was on a call, and who knows where Winifred is.
Haley needs something from you.
Of course, anything.
Dad, I need you to help me find my mom. I know you probably don't understand this, but well, I feel that my sobriety is at stake here. I really do. And if I can't make my sobriety my #1 priority, then the rest of my life will really fall to pieces. And well, I'm hoping that you can help me find my mother.
Sweetheart, I think I can help you. Something just arrived. Wait here.
Nothing. I didn't do anything.
Would you please remember who you're talking to here? Because if you did something, you know I'll find out what it was. So why don't you just tell me?
I gotta go, okay? Really. I'll drop you off at work.
Tell me.
No, seriously, Liza. I gotta go visit Dixie in the hospital, okay? So, can we go?
This came by international courier. It just arrived.
It's from Marlene?
She was in Amsterdam when she mailed that. God knows where she is now.
Haley, I'm so ashamed of myself. I hope you will find it in your heart to forgive and forget. But I know that may be too much to ask. I did such unforgivable things, especially on the yacht the other night. Well, I don't blame you for going for my throat. I deserved it. So don't beat yourself up. I think it's better if you forget about me. Don't try to find me. Be happy. If I can get help someday, I'll try to reach you again. I love you, baby. Mama.
Haley, can you do what Arlene asked? Can you?
Arlene doesn't want to be found.
She's right. She shouldn't be.
I think I just need to go put some cold water on my face, okay?
Go.
Sure.
I'll be here. Talk about timing.
What's that?
The timing of this letter. You know, Haley rushes over here desperate for you to tell her where her mother is. You know, knowing that you don't want her to find her, but then the letter appears. Kind of let you off the hook, doesn't it?
I'm not on any kind of hook with my daughter, Mateo.
No postmark, no return address. That's amazing.
The package it came in was addressed to me, Mateo. When I met Arlene at the boathouse, I told her how devastated Haley was. So obviously, even Arlene can be affected. So she wrote this one?
Yeah, she didn't write a thing. You wrote this.
You think I forged a note to Haley from Arlene?
It sounds more like you made someone who obviously has no idea who Arlene is forge a letter to Haley.
That's rubbish.
Adam, come on. I know you did it, all right? Just tell me what the hell you're up to.
Listen, if Haley comes back, don't say anything. Don't take this away from her, Mateo. Not if you love her as much as you say you do. Can I help you?
Hello. I was working on the yacht party the other night.
Yes.
I ran one of the launches from the ship to the mainland.
And?
Well, I found this purse floating near the dock. The ID inside said it was for a Mrs. Adam Chandler. Has she been looking for this?
Yes, she's been looking everywhere for it. As a matter of fact, here, let me give you something for your trouble. How kind of you to bring it by. Here we go. And, actually, my wife was a little drunk that night. I would appreciate it if you didn't mention it to anyone else.
Oh.
Ever again.
Sure.
Good night.
Good night.
Adam? Where is she? What happened to Arlene on that boat? I just heard the whole thing.
I don't know what you think you heard.
You just paid some guy off to keep his mouth shut about finding Arlene's purse.
Well, of course I did. I have a company name to protect here, Mateo. It's bad enough I have to run interference every time Arlene has one of her alcoholic outbursts. Do I have to explain who I'm defending?
You're protecting yourself.
Arlene was probably leaning over the railing of the yacht, retching, when she dropped her purse in the water. Now, I gave the man a few dollars so your wife wouldn't have to defend herself on live TV against her horrible excuse for a mother. All right?
No, it's not all right. What happened to Arlene?
Trying to insinuate, Mateo.
It just doesn't make any sense. Arlene finally has something to hold for Haley, and she just runs away.
Haley, Arlene, remember who we're talking about here. She's a loose cannon. Nothing she does or says should surprise you.
Nothing except just disappearing right in the thick of battle. I mean, you have to admit, that's out of character for her.
Haley, feeling any better?
Well, I don't know. I splashed some cold water on my face, and I looked at myself in the mirror. And the funny thing is that all I can see are Arlene's eyes staring back at me as I was strangling her.
Sweetheart, you didn't strangle Arlene. Not to death, anyway. The letters prove that. Okay? She's a tough old bird. We know that all too well, don't we?
I can't figure it out. Why, even if she could get up and walk away after what I did, why? Why would she do that? She would come gunning for me. She would come gunning for all of us. And to just get up and take off and to Europe, no less? My mother's idea of a good time is a gin and tonic in Reno.
Yes. Look, I have a wonderful idea. Being with a child always puts things in perspective. Kobe'd love to see you. Why don't you go get one of her stuffed animals, take it down to the gatehouse. Liza won't be putting her to bed for another hour or so.
You know, I would like that.
Yeah.
Do you don't mind if you hang for a little bit?
No, go ahead. And get that elephant, that stuffed elephant. Chloe loves that.
All right, I won't be too long.
Okay. So, why'd you hide the purse?
Wait, what are you doing?
Why you hiding the purse when she came in?
You would have done the same thing, Mateo. I know you would. Here.
Now, where did Arlene say she was in that letter?
She didn't say.
Uh-huh.
The package came from Amsterdam.
Right. I see.
What do you mean? What do you see?
Don't you think it'd be a little hard to clear customs without her passport?
Arlene has made a living getting through more difficult obstacles than European customs. I'm sure if anyone could get by without a passport, it would be Arlene.
Who do you think you're talking to, Colby?
I have no idea where Arlene is. No more idea than the rest of you.
Because of her letter.
Yes, because of the letter.
Adam, anyone could have written that letter and then signed Arlene's name on it.
Why would someone want to do that?
Exactly. So I think we should compare.
What? What are you comparing
the signature on the letter to the signature on the passport. It's only fair.
You're trying to make this even more difficult for Haley than it already is? Is that it?
You're right. I don't want to do that.
Good. What are you doing?
Calling the police. Sometimes it's better left in their hands. What's wrong, Adam? What don't you want the police to find out about your wife?
Mateo, leave this alone. You won't like where it's going.
Adam, I already hate where it's going. My wife wakes up, she has nightmares. She feels guilty. Her sobriety's on the line. If you don't think I'm gonna get the truth to protect her, you're crazy.
She killed Arlene. Haley killed her mother. Haley strangled her mother on the deck of that yacht. I came in just as it ended. She was standing over the body. She was in shock. She panicked and ran away. She never saw me.
What happened to the body?
I went over to Arlene's body. I felt for a pulse. There's nothing.
Oh, man.
I looked down at that woman. I thought... I pictured her dead so many times over the years. And all I could think of was that Haley was going to go to prison for doing something that I should have done a long time ago. I couldn't allow that to happen to my daughter. I had to do something. I owe her that much. So I picked up Arlene's body and I threw it overboard. Then I picked this purse up and chucked it after her.
If they found the purse, they're going to find the body, Adam.
Maybe not.
They're going to find the body.
Okay, all right, then they'll make a toxicologist report.
Wait.
They'll find out that she'd been drinking. They'll think she hit her head and fell.
No, the coroner's going to know she died before she hit the water, because there's not going to be any water in her lungs.
Well, they have to find her first. And until they do, maybe they won't.
I'm going to call the police, because if we go forward now, then she can say herself.
What are you saying? What are you saying? Are you out of your mind?
I'm going to go talk to Haley.
No. Mateo, you can't. We've almost got her believing it was a bad dream. That letter will help get her through the worst part of it. You tell her now that she strangled her mother on the deck of that yacht and I threw her body overboard. It'll destroy her completely. Is that what you want? You want to be responsible for that?
Dad? What is Mateo responsible for?
I mean, my mother is a lot of things, and greedy tops that list, and there is no way she would leave rocks like this behind.
And like Haley said, she was flat broke, as far as we know.
Well, she could be penniless, but when she left, but she won't be for long. You know that, not with those survival instincts.
Yeah, but you know what? She'd probably still want her jewelry, don't you think?
Well, I'll tell you what. If you would like, if it make you feel better, I will have this shipped to her by personal courier. I'll even include a check for expenses. I'll grant her a monthly allowance, if that'll stop you from worrying.
You would do that for Arlene?
No, I would do it for you, because I love you.
I know what we could do. Haley and I could fly to Europe on your plane, and we could give her stuff personally. That way you could say goodbye to her like you want to.
That's a great idea.
Well, but no, completely unacceptable. Arlene asked for this time abroad to try to reevaluate her life. If you show up there, you can completely undo everything she might have accomplished so far.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I mean, if Arlene wants to make amends, she's gotta seek me out. It's part of the program. You know what, though? I'd like to answer her letter. Maybe you could, sneak it in the care package.
Yeah, okay. But just this once. I don't want you becoming pen pals with that woman.
Right.
Hey, you're late for your date with your little sister down at the gatehouse, and she's just like Liza. She hates to be kept waiting. What are you doing, sweetheart?
You know that really hideous perfume Arlene wears, the jungle...
Passion.
Passion, right. She buys it by the gallons, and she just sort of douses everything with it, and I was just thinking that... Never mind, it's too crazy. Never mind. Okay, I'll be back. I love you.
Take good care of yourself. Winifred!
Yes.
Winifred!
Yes, Mr. Chandler.
I want you to gather all of Arlene's things and bring them down here.
Yes, sir. I will do that first thing in the morning.
No. I want you to do it now.
Yes, sir.
Colby, her elephant, from the main house. Is she still awake?
No, Liza and Colby went to bed early.
We don't want to wake them, so...
No. They're sound sleepers. I feel like a cup of hot chocolate.
Oh, okay. Funny you don't look like one. That's terrible.
Isn't that a good one?
Wow. I've got to go hit the club real quick.
Okay.
I'll come back and pick you up, okay?
Sure.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I'll get the hot chocolate. Be right back.
Yeah. Here. Sit down.
Oh, thanks.
You look like you need this worse than Colby does.
You know me too well, Uncle Stuart.
No, you can never know somebody too well.
Ain't it the truth? You'll never guess what my mother up and did.
I give up.
She moved to Europe.
What? Wow.
You can say that again.
Wow. Do you miss her?
Actually, I'm relieved that there's a whole ocean in between us. It's just that she left without saying goodbye.
Oh, that's sad.
Well, it's definitely un-Arlene. My mother likes to have the last word, get the last dig in, stick the knife into my back a little bit deeper before she disappears into a vodka haze.
Well, people are full of surprises.
Yeah. Including myself. Arlene is gone. I should be celebrating, and we had this knockdown, drag-out fight.
And you wish you could apologize?
Yeah, but she never gave me the chance. Which is, I suppose, classic Arlene. Because she takes off, and I'm left standing here, tripping over all the loose ends.
She came to see me in the gallery a few days ago. She asked me to help her.
What did you do?
Well, I gave her the best advice that I could think of. I told her that it might be best for everyone if she left Pine Valley.
Looks like she took your advice.
Yeah, maybe you should just try to accept the fact that she's gone.
Problem is, Uncle Stuart, when it comes to my mother's word, it's really not worth the paper it's written on.
Here you go, Mr. Chandler.
Is that everything?
Hardly. I mean, Mrs. Chandler has every spare closet up there filled with leopard prints and spandex.
No, clear them out. I don't care if it takes all night. I want every trace of that woman eradicated from this house, right down to her fake fingernails.
Yes, sir.
We're not done talking.
Damn it, what happened to ringing the bloody bell?
I don't want Winifred over here, our business.
We don't have any business.
You're wrong. You're wrong. Haley, your daughter, my wife, maybe you can lie to her and sleep good at night, but I can't.
Why don't you try counting sheep? I know what's best for Haley.
You know nothing. And this little fantasy you cooked up about Arlene living well and in Europe with the high life, it's over. It's over. You know why? Because I'm telling her what happened to her mom. I'm telling her.
I felt kind of sorry for Arlene that day at the gallery, and I gave her a little painting as a going-away gift.
That is so sweet, Uncle Stuart.
Then I told her not to be a stranger. You know, keep in touch.
Well, here we are. Hot chocolate with marshmallows on top.
You know, Marion, I was just telling Uncle Stuart how unusual I think it is that my mother would exit town without having the last word.
Well, you have, any idea where she went?
According to this letter, she's somewhere in Europe.
Oh, good riddance to bad rubbish. Let's hope she doesn't offend any of our allies.
What does the letter say?
Well, basically, it says that she apologizes for the fight and that she hopes I can forgive her.
Can you find it in your heart to do that?
I don't know. Something seems so unreal and so unfinished about this. I mean, what if this letter's a fake? What if Arlene didn't write this? I mean, what if Arlene's not even in Europe?
Does Haley know you're here?
No. I told her I was going to SOS. All right?
Bravo.
No,
One
don't.
lie
I'm
well
not proud
told.
of lying to my wife.
It's for her own peace of mind.
Peace of mind? Does she look like she's having any type of peace of mind? She's losing it, Adam.
Arlene's letter has put her worst fears to rest.
Come on, Adam. All you're doing is putting one lie on top of another one. All right, Arlene didn't sign that letter. She's dead. She's the bottom of an ocean. And when her body washes ashore, Haley's going to have a meltdown.
I sincerely doubt that.
Get real. They're going to call her down to identify the body. The police are going to start asking her questions. And then she's going to have to deal with the fact that she killed her mom. You know what she's going to start doing? The first thing she's going to start doing is she's going to start drinking, Adam.
Is she taking a drink yet?
No, but she's as close as I've ever seen her.
It's up to us to keep her sober.
How? Well, you're already altering reality.
Altered reality. You want reality? The reality is Haley killed her mother. And she doesn't deserve to suffer for it. She deserves a bloody ticker tape parade instead.
I agree with you. But you know what, Adam? They're not giving anybody a hero's welcome for manslaughter.
It's not going to come to that. If the body should resurface, which is bloody unlikely, then I'm going to accept responsibility for it. I will take the blame. I found Arlene alive on the deck. I flew into a rage and I threw her body overboard.
Why did you do that? What if she was still alive when you threw her over the side, huh?
I told you she didn't have a pulse.
What are you, a doctor now? You know what? Maybe you're guilty of murder, huh? Maybe she was still alive. And if you hadn't thrown her over, none of this would be happening to Haley. No guilt, no worry, but no, you always have to take control of her life like you always
Somebody
do.
has to look after my
What the
daughter.
hell is that supposed to
Obviously,
mean,
you were in
huh?
no position
What
to
is
do
that
it.
supposed to mean?
What it means is if you'd been a little more attentive to my daughter that night instead of letting Arlene crawl all over you in bed, we might not be in this bloody fix right now.
Well, I guess there's plenty of blame to go around, right?
Yeah, we'll accept your share, all right? Just be a good husband. Convince your wife that her mother is alive and well and living in Europe.
This isn't over, okay?
It better be over, for Haley's sake.
This letter makes me feel totally uneasy.
Well, your mother has a way of making everyone feel uneasy. Look, darling, why don't you just take a couple of aspirin and forget all about her?
Well, maybe she's taking my advice and is really trying to find a new life for herself.
From your lips, Uncle Stuart.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey. Ready to go home?
Yeah, all set, all set. Give Colby my love.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Thanks for the hot
Oh,
chocolate.
not at all. And thanks for stopping by. Good to see you both.
Okay.
Night.
Very nice.
Night.
Well, why don't we call it a night as well?
Not yet.
Why? Stuart, what is it?
They're keeping something from me, and I think it has something to do with Arlene.
I feel totally uneasy.
Well, your mother has a way of making everyone feel uneasy. Look, darling, why don't you just take a couple of aspirin and forget all about her?
Well, maybe she's taking my advice and is really trying to find a new life for herself.
From your lips, Uncle Stuart.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey. Ready to go home?
Yeah, all set, all set. Give Colby my love.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Thanks for the hot
Oh,
chocolate.
not at all. And thanks for stopping by. Good to see you both.
Okay.
Night.
Very nice.
Night.
Well, why don't we call it a night as well?
Not yet.
Why? Stuart, what is it?
They're keeping something from me, and I think it has something to do with Arlene.
I finally figured out what I'm going to put in that letter to my mom.
You know, baby, maybe for your sake, you shouldn't write her back. No, just forget about Arlene, okay? She can't hurt us anymore. All right.
I don't know why I try to hide things from you, Stuart, because you always catch me.
Tell me what you know about Arlene.
What I know about Arlene. Well, I know that Arlene has caused this family a great deal of pain and trouble, and that every time I hear her name, it's like someone's putting a knife straight through my heart.
And that's why you didn't want to talk about her with Haley?
Well, of course. What other reason could there be? Anyway, Stuart, now that woman's out of our lives, would you promise me never to mention her again?
She's Haley's mom.
I know she is, but please, darling, promise me you'll never mention her again.
Okay, if it means that much to you, I'll try.
Oh, good.
Is that all of it?
Yes, sir, that's it. Would you like me to put this in a box and ship it out to Mrs. Chandler? The former Mrs. Chandler?
No, I want you to burn it. All of it.
Oh, that's a bonfire I won't want to miss.
Well, Arlene. It's over, baby. I'm through with you.